We started this yesterday. What's the idea of the Kaddish and the translation of the words of the Kaddish? Because we say this a lot. We have Kaddish in every single tefillah, at least twice or three times in every tefillah. Minha, officially, there's only 2 Kaddishim, but unofficially we have 3 Kaddishim in Minha, which is the minimum. Alvit, there are 4. In Shahrit, there's 7 Kaddishim. So there's a lot of Kaddishim that we say per day. And the question is, why are we saying so many Kaddishim? And really, what does it mean when we say these words, Yid Gaddal, Vid Kaddash? These are Aramaic words, it's not so simple to understand. So yesterday we explained a little bit, the whole idea of the Kaddish is Yid Gaddal, Vid Kaddash, Shemeh Rabbah, means to say that Hashem's name, Shemeh, should be great. Now what does it mean, a name of Hashem should be great? Just lehavdil, in the world that we live in, there's a concept called like branding. When you have Rolex, Rolex is a great name. Why? It's a name, it's a brand name, a very prestigious. Tesla is a brand name. It's considered to be prestigious. So lehavdil, in the essence, the purpose of the world, the most important factor of the world is that the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when it's uttered, it will be respected, it will be understood, it will be honored in the way that it's supposed to be. So the recognition, it's a recognition of HaKadosh Baruch Hu running the world. That's Yid Gaddal, Vid Kaddash, Shemeh Rabbah. And we said Shmeh is also Shem, Yud and He. The Shem, the name of Yud and He, which means Kiyad al-Kisya, the name of Hashem is abbreviated in the world that we live in today. Meaning, in the world, they don't recognize, almost like Paro. Mi Hashem asher eshma b'korah. I don't recognize this Hashem. I live my life the way I want to live it. I don't care. Freedom, it's my choice. I'll do whatever I want. You don't tell me what to do. That's the way most people in the world today live their lives. And we say, no. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in charge. He's the king, and you're going to listen to the king. So that is the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu being incomplete. It's not yet complete until the defeating of Amalek, until the defeating of Emunah, the fighters against the belief in Hashem, we defeat them, and then all of a sudden the whole entire world believes only in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, not any of these other nonsense religions like Christianity and not any like Islam and all the other Buddhists and all the everything else. Is Hashem Echad, He gave the Torah to Am Yisrael, the Navi is Moshe Rabbeinu, and Am Yisrael is a chosen nation, period. That's it. That's the whole thing. And when the world becomes that, then the world has reached its purpose and its complete creation. And that's the idea that we say, Yid Gaddal Vid Kaddash Shemeh Rabbah, that's what the words mean. That the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be known in every corner of the world and followed, heeded. So this is what the Aruch HaShulchan says. In Bet, that was Aleph, that was yesterday. So we elaborate, Halacha Bet, he writes, Be'alma divera kirute. It would be good to have a siddur. We have a siddur over here? Under my tefillin there should be one. There we go, we got one. So we have a Kaddish right in the back. So he said, Yid Gaddal Vid Kaddash Shemeh Rabbah, fine. Be'alma divera kirute. What do these words mean? Be'alma, who knows the translation? Anybody? Be'alma. Ba'olam. Be'alma means in the world. Divera, that he created. Divera kirute. Now, kirute is the Hebrew word for it is kiritzono. The world that he created based on his will. Meaning HaKadosh Baruch Hu creates, not like we create. We go ahead and we put together, assemble something, and we make it, and we go ahead and we cook something. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wills something, and it happens. His will is what creates. So, Alma divera kirute. As he willed, that is how the world was created. This was one of the things that we, women, say a special bracha in the morning that men don't say. Which bracha do women say that men don't say? Think about it. Every morning. She doesn't say Shelo Asani Isha. That's what you say. Right? Baruch she'asani kirtzono. What does that mean? Baruch, blessed is Hashem, the source of all blessing. She'asani, who made me, kiritzono, as He willed. Now, we look at that and say, oh, well, they don't get to say our bracha of Shelo Asani Isha, so they're, inferior. But that's not the truth. Shelo Asani Kirtzono explained that one of the Gedolei Ahronim said, the man was created, there was a consultation. He didn't create it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu didn't create man just al da'at atzmo, with his own opinion. He said, Na'aseh Adam, he consulted, the Midrash says, he consulted with the angels. Now, there's a little bit of a strange thing, Hashem is consulting. Okay, so he's doing it to teach us that even if Hashem consulted, we for sure should need to consult, and it's humility, okay. The Maaseh, he consulted. When he created men, when he created women, do we find any expression that he consulted? When Chava was created, it says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu created. It doesn't say consultation, doesn't say approvals, doesn't say votes. Hashem did it. Like a dictatorship. He ran it. He did, I said, and it's going to happen. So the women was created totally Ratzon Hashem. Baruch she'asani kirtzono. He made me 100% the way he wanted. Man, it was through consultation. So it's a little bit inferior in terms of the holiness compared to the woman. The woman was totally Hashem, and the man was with a consultation. So here we say, Be'alma divera kirute. Ba'olam, so he translates, Shebara kirtzono, says the Aruch HaShulchan. The world that Hashem created based on His will. Ve'akaf shel kirute refuya. So here we have a disagreement. Kedin beged kefet desamich ohi. Says the Aruch HaShulchan, if you look carefully, the way that we have the word kirute, the kaf has a dagish, it has a dot inside. Meaning we don't say chirute, we say kirute. It's chaf or kaf. So following the rules of ohi, you remember this? We talked about this maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't remember how long ago. Remember ohi? Who remembers ohi? Yeah, we were far, it was up. What's ohi? It's letters. It's not a word. Aleph, Vav, He, Yud. Those 4 letters, anytime they come before the letters Beged Kefet, meaning letters that have Dagesh versus not. Bet, Vet, Gimel, Rimel, Daled, Daled, right? Kefet, Chaf, Chaf, Pe, Fe. As Ashkenazim, they do Saf, Taf. And we do Taf, Taf. Those are the 6 letters that have Dagesh or not Dagesh. Anytime you have Ohi before Beged Kefet, what it does is it actually makes the dot disappear. This is the best trick. People get impressed sometimes. You say, oh, how did you know it was Faro that time? And it was Paro this time? And then the next time it was Faro again? How did you get all of them right? The answer is, it's a simple rule. Ohi, before Beged Kefet, one of the letters of Kefet is Pe. If it has an Aleph, Vav, Yud, or a He, those 4 letters right before the Pe, it makes it Rafa. It makes it non-Dagesh. So, let me give you 2 words. Lifne, and then it says the word Paro. How would you pronounce it? Faro. Lifne Faro. You're never going to have a Lifne Paro. Why? Ohi. Actually, you might have, because sometimes the Beged Kefet is actually paused. So, Lifne Paro Melech Mitzrayim, then it could be. But if the words are connected, Lifne Faro, then it's always going to be Faro. It's never going to be. Vayomer, is it Paro or Faro? Paro. Why? It's no Ohi. So Vayomer Paro. It's never going to say Vayomer Faro. So those are rules. So following those rules, Be'alma divera, kirute or chirute. What should it be? What's vera? Vera has an aleph. So it should say chirute. What's interesting is we have it as kirute. So it's not following the rules of Oy. Now says the Aruch HaShulchan as follows. He says, Hakaf shel kirute rafa. He holds you're supposed to say chirute, not kirute, because of Beged Kefet. However, yesh omrim she'akaf degusha. There are those that say that here it's different. De kirute kai al yitgadal v'yitkadash. Sheze yeh kiritzono. Velo kai adibera. So he says like this. This is the disagreement. It's such a small little dot makes such a difference. If you say chirute, then what it means is it's going on divera. Be'alma divera, the world that he created, chirute, based on his will. It's one sentence. And that's what he says to do. Sfaradim, we say kirute. How does it make sense? Because look, they were very, very careful when they wrote this one up. Be'alma divera, comma. Kirute. What's the kirute? His will going on. The creation? No. Yidgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba kirute. Meaning that kirute is actually going back on the first sentence. So it's not connected to the line right before it. It's connected to the line above it. And it's saying the HaKadosh Baruch Hu's name should be great as He willed. As He willed. That is from the beginning of time true, but He willed that in the future His name would be great. So that kirute is not going on divera kirute. It's going back on the yitgadal v'yitkadash. Then we paused in the middle, and then we went back kirute. So therefore, it doesn't follow the rules of oi because it's not connected to the line right next to it. And that's why we say kirute. So those are the two explanations. Okay, I'll stop here. We have Rabbi Laniado, who, Rabbi Bai, I didn't realize this. Rabbi Bai told Rabbi Laniado to give the shiur, and I only had in mind to do a few minutes anyway. So